Torres in his own. There with Amen Johnson. Then it's Alperin Shanghai. And it's Silk, and it's Green in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the is that it's easier to change one number than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Silk in the last outing against Utah was all business. He scored an incredible number of points and made everyone around him better with his passing. A whole lot of assists. Just a fantastic night for him. Guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it. They might force him to adjust. Or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Kuzma outside. A three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Thompson a screen over Miller. Fades. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him. Highlight reels to Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious. Just throw that.
And Shingun throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Good on the triple.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Shingun with a screen on Lillard. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Hey, Greg, what do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
2 shots. First free throw is good. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. The Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a
a basket by Silk.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to bow his team back into it.
Lillard scanning the floor. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Pocket 6. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Silk. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That could be a problem for you.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Silk. He's got 32. 6 on the shot clock. That one is stuffed right through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Lopez is screen on Green. Back to Lopez. Chipped away. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Silk. Şengün finds Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great look, but off the mark. Down his high post. He's got 27. Pass to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And the Bucks miss again. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Silk. He's got 34. Here's Şengün. And another assist for him.
And look at this. He's just taken over the top spot for assists. Wow, rookie, truly an extraordinary playmaker. And this guy is just getting started.
That really puts into perspective, doesn't it? The unique talent, execution, and pure effectiveness of the offense with the ball in his hands, with him at the control. Gosh, he's got such a bright future. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Amen Thompson, and it's Jackson in for Tari Eason.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bucks leading by 4. Shoots. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee.
Get outside, get outside.
And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Here's Silk. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
here's Silk. Here's Silk. Clark outside. Green inside the three-point line. They can't stop the run with that one. Porter against Jackson. Now here's Lopez. They double him with Şengün. Trent with it. Now defended by Silk. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the... It's trailed by 12. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Rollins. Green is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Taurean Prince, and it's Porter in at the point guard position. Over to the left wing. Takes the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Silk, guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Here's Silk, defended by Prince. The shot by Silk, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Şengün with a screen on Rollins. Şengün passes it to Silk. There's the drive. Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Şengün against Antetokounmpo. Green dishes to Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Bucks lead by 19. Thompson, a screen on Rollins. Pass to Thompson. Here's Silk, covered by Rollins. In the corner, it's Eason. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Bucks leading by 16. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Silk, covered by Rollins. Here's oh,
that's a major league throwdown.
keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Green. On the wing, Giannis. Şengün covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. Eason grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a bit.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Silk. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart the defense with his passing.
Here's Silk. Thompson, a screen on Rollins. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Porter with it. Now Green defending. Green, the pass to Trent. Fires away from way outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Outside, Green. Drills the 3. Pointer. And the Bucks lead by 15.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to Silk. Inside. Here's Şengün. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Şengün's got 4 this quarter. Porter looking it over. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 11. Screen by Şengün. Wide up there for Şengün. Gets it down to single digits.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Giannis right side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Silk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's showing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porter. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. We wants them to keep the effort up. Guys.
Thank you, David. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. They're trying to shut the door on this one.
The shot by Silk, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lopez inside. Şengün covering. Trent, right side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Silk, defended by Trent. Silk goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That should give him a nice little joke.
Yeah, it has to. They need a joke here.
You know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Green.
Veteran savvy from Lillard that time. Able to get the defense on the pump fake.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And Special K as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game. He definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym light. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Silk. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Lopez a spin on Green. 3-pointer, Lillard. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their forwards.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Screen by Giannis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Over Eason. Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets trail. Here's Silk. Şengün with this. Lillard. Shoots another bucket.
50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The guys here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant aggressive, fellas. This one could come right down to the pressure.
Pass to Trent. It's stolen by Green. It's deflected. Şengün passes to Silk. They kick it out to Green. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's got the fewer touches.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. They need this one. And Lillard puts it down.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Johnson is still on Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Trent. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Driving inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. He's looking for Lillard and finds him.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Taking matters into his own game.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of thing.
You know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Silk. Six to shoot. Şengün with a screen on Lillard. Silk. It's good!
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to look around for a good shot. It better be a good shot, but it's the only shot they have.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out with a W. That was a fun night of it.
What's next, MP? You going after Wilt?